This is Symmetry's glucosamine formula. As you might expect, it has glucosamine in it. And you may also expect it to have chondroitin, which it does. What you may not know is that there have been a number of studies recently that have found a very high percentage of formulas on the market. While they say they have chondroitin, they can't find any chondroitin in the product. That can't happen with Symmetry. Besides our product being made in an FDA-approved drug lab, and we voluntarily do this, our products are also given to a third-party independent lab for evaluation so that we can sell them internationally. And so anything that we say on the label has been ascertained by the FDA that that's actually what we give you. And now we also give you in this formula MSM. And there may be a few of the higher end products that provide this, but not all that many do. Now, what really sets us apart now is we have an herbal blend. As we often or almost always do in our products, we give you symmetry, harmony, balance by bringing the best of the East and the West together. And so we're giving you bilberry, turmeric, boswellia, grape skin, and grape seed. Now, part of the reason we do this is that glucosamine, while it's really good stuff, actually can take weeks and weeks and weeks to build up in the system before it makes a difference. By giving you this herbal blend, we're giving you things that can make a difference today so that you don't have to wait to feel relief. Now, why do you need glucosamine at all? Now, this is something that's very important to build the cartilage in the system. And this is a cushion or a padding for your bones and joints. And as we age, the levels of this will drop. And so as we get older, because of, repetitive use over the years and then our glucosamine levels going down, we're much more susceptible to have some kind of arthritis or bursitis kind of problem going on. So studies have found that glucosamine is very, very good at reducing osteoarthritis-related pain. And it has also improved functions in some recent studies with specifically knee and hip osteoarthritis. Overall, it's often used to reduce stiffness, which you may find in your fingers, your elbows, your toes, any of your joints really, even in the neck or low back. And you get a reduction in swelling in the joints. Now, what's really, really good is that they found that even after stopping the product, that 3 months later, people are still finding relief from having taken it. Now, the MSM, this is a sulfur product or ingredient, and it helps incorporate the cartilage so that the glucosamine helps make the cartilage because of the sulfur there, and the glucosamine, of course, is what's needed to make that spongy tissue. And so again, we have this synergistic thing happening where these two come together to enhance the role of both, because MSM just doesn't help the glucosamine. It's pretty important stuff all by itself. All by itself, it's been found to be very good for both osteo and rheumatoid arthritis, bursitis, tendinitis. It's very good for muscle cramps, scleroderma, TMJ disorders or TMJD, headaches, hangovers, premenstrual syndrome, inflammation in the eyes or the mucous membranes. It's also used for liver problems, and of course, liver has a lot to do with fat storage. So the first one up there, obesity, high blood pressure, cholesterol, exercise recovery, repetitive stress injuries, allergies, Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, and diverticulosis. So really great for a lot of different things in the body. And we do see that it's something that a lot of people that are active, particularly, either through winter sports or summer sports, people that are getting out and being active, they're going to benefit from this. Then we have turmeric, and the real active ingredient that we're looking at in the turmeric is curcumin. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that recently. Very anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant, great for arthritis. Also, though, it's good for brain function. Heart disease, Crohn's disease, and irritable bowel syndrome again. Alzheimer's disease, depression, cancer, and anti-aging. Great thing. A new study is being done right now, spending $1.5 million looking at the benefits of this. And look at this, the health benefits of turmeric, better than ibuprofen. And of course, there's been a lot in the news recently about the real hazards of taking ibuprofen and other of the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, you know, the aspirin and Aleve and all those things causing so many problems. And so here's something that they're finding may actually work better, and it doesn't have any of those negative side effects. And we, of course, have had that in the product since day one. Then we have Boswellia, which is also known as frankincense. And I'm sure some of you have probably heard of frankincense before. Very good for inflammation, arthritis, diabetes, rheumatism, fevers, heart disease, asthma, Crohn's disease, and irritable bowel syndrome. Again, we've seen that come up with all these herbs. It has a lot to do with the inflammation in the mucosal membranes. And so anybody with any kind of dysfunction like irritable bowel syndrome or nervous stomach or spastic colon, Crohn's disease, great stuff for that. And again, longevity, great product. And here's, again, something talking about synergy. This is a study that's looking at omega-3 fatty acids and glucosamine. The studies show that taking omega-3, great for arthritis. Glucosamine, great for arthritis. But when you take them together, you get a much stronger effect. You get 1 + 1 is 11 instead of 2. And of course, I want you to know that that's exactly what we do. We create this synergy, this symmetry in our products, in our joint and bone health solutions. So while you can get the glucosamine formula as a standalone product, you're going to get it in the joint and bone health solution. And when you get that, you get a free advanced omega. What could be better than a free product? And so you can take it separately, but buy the package and get a free advanced omega to get some extra synergy going on. And the other thing I want to leave you with about our glucosamine formula is it's not flavored or anything of that nature. It's made to mix in something else. So you can mix it with your Genesis, or you can mix it with the Ultra Vitality crystals. You can mix it in a WOW smoothie. You can mix it in any of your favorite juices. There's no real flavor to it, so no sugar, and that was an important thing, that we didn't want to put the sugar in it, because a lot of people with arthritis as they age, they also have heart conditions, or a lot of people, of course, have diabetes, and so we don't have any sugar or any flavoring in it. Add it to anything you want. That's our great synergistic glucosamine formula.